Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Humankind. This is episode 3 of the 1.0 release version or campaign. And I think this is pretty much our make it or break it episode. Meaning, depending on how this battle goes and our overall war efforts against the, what are they now? The Harappans, still, in the ancient era. Yeah, let's see how we do, because if I lose my capital, we might be set back too much to actually still have a positive experience here. It might be better off just resetting the whole campaign.
We'll keep an eye on things.
Now, if you see this episode, that means everything went well. If you don't see this, then I restarted, and nothing ever happened. This never came out. Anyway, we have some fighting to do. We are not going to attack uphill. This is also, like, all of it is pretty terrible for us. I don't want to attack, but they're just not attacking me. Which is pretty terrible. Because we don't have much of a choice here. We can do this, and this is decent. It's still worse for us than it is for them. But, yeah. And I do think they still get reinforced here as well. Or this is the reinforcement, was a stack of 4. We killed 1 unit, that means this is what is left. But the units are quite shit. And they're not attacking us, so all of our ranged benefits don't really help us. Oh, now they attack us. Interesting. Oh, finally, some movement. Alright, but this is, yeah, oh man, it's just not great. I just kind of want to hunker down over here. These guys should be within the walled district. These guys will go up on the high ground should these guys break through. Because that's just the best place for them to be. I don't know, man, like I feel like I need to keep these guys as healthy as possible for once these guys start breaking through. Okay, not terrible. That doesn't kill them. This would kill them and doesn't kill the enemy in return, so we're going to just save up here. Or actually, maybe.
That's not possible.
Oh, we cannot undo that, okay. That kind of sucks. Right, you're going to be on guard, and I guess we're going to guard here a bit as well. We got victory. Lasted for 3 turns, 9 battle rounds, and they didn't get a win. Okay, so that is okay. This unit needs to heal up, and Asur is going to have to work on getting an archer up in 1 turn. That is good, because then at least we can whittle down the enemy a little bit. Alright, we're back down to 2 population, which is not great. The Mycenaeans ended the treaty. They downgraded your treaty, only trade luxuries to forbid your trade. Okay. They triggered another migration. I hate that so much. That's just really terrible. Adunu, district fortification. This could be okay. Build a good district, a defensive district at this choke point, just in front of the river, so whenever they want to attack us, they're at a severe disadvantage. That makes me happy. Meanwhile, the Flooded Lands 2. The Great Dyke was constructed in rapid time at your behest, and a provident choice it turned out to be too. The deluge didn't relent, but despite the endless rains, Nineveh and its people and property remained safe, only suffering some wet and shivering skin. Better yet, the farmland became even more fertile in the rain's aftermath. We have bountiful on Nineveh for 10 turns, plus 15 food. That is really nice. And that means we're growing here at a higher pace. That makes me happy. We can actually buy out the public fountain for 67. That is not a lot. That makes me happy. And I guess at this point, do we go for another Assyrian raider? Do we go for a warrior? I think a warrior would be better at this point. Let's go warrior. You can hold the line. Holding the line is quite important. The archers are cool, of course.
A first ransack. See the sights, appreciate the local culture and take anything that's not nailed down.
Okay. Yeah, this sucks. Oh, we're being attacked again. We're going for a manual battle. At least this time we have an archer who is going to be over here on the high ground. This guy is going to be here holding the line, and the horses are going to be in the back, ready to charge when the moment arrives. And this time they're actually going straight for the attack. That's good news for us, because they're losing health at a higher rate than us. And I think at this point we definitely need to attack the scout riders. I think they pose a bigger threat to my units. And I guess we can attack once with these guys, just to soften up the targets a little bit. And that's not great. You know what, let's go on defense. These guys can attack us once again, and now they lose about equally, so these guys are really just only good for defense. We're just going to do as much to weaken these guys as possible. In this case, the archers really pay off. Okay, let's attack these guys again. That's pretty decent, I think. And we can fight them off next turn. There we go. Alright, we are at round 3 out of round 3. They killed themselves off.
For your family.
And we killed them off. And that is the end of the second siege of Assur. Good. These guys are running away. This is an army of 4, and that is really terrible. I don't want to lose this sector, because I will lose my holy site. Which means I'm going to have to move my guys forward, unfortunately. And I need to get these guys forward as well. Go, go, go. Unfortunately, I cannot buy out my warriors. They have warriors and scout riders. That's not great. We're not at an equal strength here, I think. No, we are not. And we cannot hold the line. Maybe at this point actually I should go for another warrior. We cannot buy him out, unfortunately. Still too much money required. But we can buy out this warrior here right now. Unfortunately, it does seem we are going to lose this territory, so we are going to have to work hard on reclaiming it immediately. See, fate of the free cities. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rulers and the ruled. Great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part these free cities can play. Yeah. But first of all, let's have a look at how we are doing. Actually, we are getting pretty close to being able to assimilate them. We will need 160 influence for that. So to make sure that this happens quickly, let's spend 40. And that leaves us with enough.
Come over here.
And we're going to grab the high ground over here. We are not going to attack, however. And as for this city, we are going to have to build another warrior of some kind. Let's go with another warrior unit. Right, the Nubians reached the classical era with the Greeks. And we were ransacked. Yeah, and now they're ransacking that. We're going back to making an outpost here. And we can actually spend influence to build a Dunu. That could be good. Except we would need to be on it, and we cannot get there this turn. So this might actually turn out to be bad. And they have another army of 4. These guys are crazy. They're growing like like hell. The Babylonians reached classical era with the Huns. Mycenaeans reached ancient era and kept their traditions. And the Hittites reached the ancient era and kept their traditions as well. We earned an Estate Star.
Follow me.
I mean, we could... Yeah, this could work. Alright, they're running away. That at least stops the ransack. So that's good. These guys are going to have to move over here.
Off we go.
Unfortunately, we cannot put them together just now. We are going to reattach you to Assur in just a bit. Unfortunately, I need to save that influence to take over... Oh, now it's 400. Why did that just change that much? I wonder. Growing faithful. The religious rites. Yeah, this is another thing that we can spend some money on. Minus 30% on religious district industry costs. This could be okay. You know, get another holy site up and running more quickly. Or we could spend money to increase stability. I think actually, since we need so much influence to vassalize that other city, we're going to spend
some things that are best done alone.
On this. And minus 50% on assimilation cost. We're going to spend
have more to offer than just their weapons.
Influence.
Assimilation does seem practical.
Influence on that as well. Alright, end of this turn. Where are you going? We are going to regroup. Oh, holy hell. That is crazy. Now we are exactly equal. But I don't know if these guys can reinforce. And that would be pretty terrible. We are still working on reinforcements ourselves. We can group up here. So we'll have 6 to go up against their 10. Which is not great. We'll get another population in the next turn. I don't know what to do here. Artisans' quarters could be built on this. Just 2 production, 2 gold is not great. I need more production. We can actually get a decent production over here, plus 12. I think we're going to go for that one. And we are going to station these guys over here for now. And as for Nineveh, we still have 4 population. We'll get another population in 2 turns. We need more troops. We are going to spend some production on getting an archer. Oh, these guys became an independent people, so that's cool. They didn't re-expand to here. They did expand over here, it seems. But this became an independent people. So at least they don't have control over the territory. Now we could also turn this into a city, but that costs 510 influence. That costs more money than actually... now we need 200 influence. So we're going to get there a little bit more quickly. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, they do get the reinforcements. We are running away from that. There's no way in hell we're going to fight these guys. And now there's no retreating possible anymore. We're going to have to fight this in a manual battle. Fortunately for us, well, we have the high ground over here. We've got these guys up there. That is good. I don't know what they get in terms of army units. I don't have any archers. So that works to our benefit. These guys are going to switch. That's going to be the end of our deployment. And luckily these guys can only be attacked from a couple of directions. Unfortunately for us, the flag here is something we're going to have to retake. Oh, these guys can come around the back. Oh, I did not think about that, but that is terrible. That is really terrible. So far, though, our warriors are holding on really well. They're defending all the attacks. And their weapons are still going, so they still get to move these guys. Oh, wow. Oh, the horsemen. I mean, we're holding a good ground. They're having a tough time breaking us, but we needed our reinforcements here, sadly. Now we need to take out these guys. And we need to take this flag. You have 3 rounds to take control of the capture point or the battle will end and you will lose. Okay, so we could hold out a little bit longer here. Unfortunately, I think everyone is going to have to go for defense. We are on the high ground here, so attacking down will be very good for us. Very good indeed. These guys, this would be not so great. This would be better. So we're going to go for that charge, downhill into those guys. And these guys are just going to have to hold their ground here. These guys defend really well, the warriors are quite strong. As long as they can hold on to the choke point. Okay, that was not such a great... Oh, they kill themselves? Okay. These guys might attack them again and end up killing this unit. Or these guys actually take that position, okay. Ah, these guys can move around here. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can possibly do to the enemy. Alright, they kill themselves in making that move. Look at that. These guys at least cannot get up here. That is one little positive note here. But I think this breaks our campaign. Now you can kill off this unit. I cannot kill off that unit, so we're just going to have to get all the kills that we can. These guys can kill. And that protects the archers for a little bit. Now the weapons get to go again. Fortunately for us, they can only attack from 2 sides. But we need to retake this flank or we will lose. And unfortunately for us, we cannot get down there anymore. So again, it comes down to doing as much damage as possible. Why are they in a forest? There's no forest here. There's a forest over here. Alright, maybe we can get a kill on these guys. No, that was terrible. This is pretty good, however. But I think that's going to be the end of this battle. We actually did keep our units. That's not terrible. Alright, so that keeps... We keep having a fighting chance. Well, we have army composition. We can get combat strength from the units, and that would be nice, except a bit too late. We can enter a new era. Okay, let's choose now. Maybe there's someone with a really good fighting units. Now they have a lot of that. We don't have the units of the materials to make these. Celts. They're pretty good. They provide a lot of food. Goths, Gothic cavalry, ransacker. We need 2 iron for them though, and that's not something we have. The Samnahai, Samnasha, I guess. They seem pretty good, and we get extra influence, we need that. Extra faith, science. I think the Maurians are a strong choice. Meanwhile, Maya actually are also quite good, and we can get noble javelineers, we don't need anything specific for it. And this is very good for production, that's something we need, I think. The Immortals could be quite strong, and the Romans as well, the Praetorian Guards. Again, that's all stuff we don't have, so short term, I'm thinking we need something that provides production, has a unit that doesn't require any special resources. I think the Maya are actually a pretty good choice here.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. The Maya had excellent ideas for construction and calendars, though they were a bit weak on arches.
Okay. Haven't played as the Mayans yet, so that's going to be interesting. Alright, we haven't attached this yet. We are being ransacked again, so that's pretty terrible. We're going to have to move over here, and with what little we have left, we are going to regroup to heal up our melee unit a little bit. Maybe this would also be better off making something else, but I don't know, man. We're not doing that well. These guys are moving off, however. Ah, no, never mind. That's not great. Let's see, the walking wounded. During the recent brutal battle, many soldiers sustained horrific, life-changing injuries before returning to Nineveh. For some, their whole character has changed, becoming aggressive, demented, or unable to bear others' presence. Others suffer physical wounds, some forced to use crutches or carts to move around. Among the citizens, fear mixes with admiration as they spy them on the streets. Your lead will be vital. How do you welcome your crippled soldiers? Soldiers, that's a bug. Or not a bug, but that's a typo. We can glorify them, celebrating 10 stability for 10 turns. We need that on Nineveh, actually. Or patriotic, which reduces land and naval unit industry cost. We can exploit them. These brave soldiers might not fight again, but they can still be useful tools by inciting them. We actually need this. I would say glorify at any other time. The stability is nice, and of course these soldiers deserve respect. But at this point, we're fighting for survival. I need to have troops. I need them coming in. I need them all over and everywhere. See the Kuna, +3 industry per number of attached territories, +2 faith, +4 industry per adjacent maker squad. We could build some strong things here. Look at that, +12, +13. That will cost some food, however, and that's why this is a better choice, but that is pretty good. And will take 3 turns. But like I said, we need units. We're going for another warrior. Unfortunately, I don't think we can buy these guys out. We're going to buy out the Dunu, however, and then we're going to start construction on another warrior. And we're going to get rid of the Maker's Quarter for now, because I need boots on the ground. A lot of boots. Ooh, these guys are spreading out. That is an opportunity for us. That is definitely opportunity. Right, we will do... Oh, these guys do still get involved. The battlefield is quite large, actually. But we will do a manual battle. And these guys are going to have to move towards the back. The warriors are going to move there. The archers can move here. These guys will be on the high ground, protecting the rear. And that's how we're going to end our deployment. And since we are first... Oh, this is our archer already came in as reinforcements, actually. We need to take that flag, but first of all, I think we need to weaken these units. These guys actually, let's fall back from the river into this choke point, so they cannot get in here, they cannot get around us. I think that is perfect. These guys are going to charge downhill. That was less than perfect. And these guys could just run through here, all the way there. That's not a great choice, however. We're going to keep them here for now on the defensive. Now the one thing that works on a benefit is that we have choke points that we can hold, and they're going to have to break themselves trying to get through. They have to run uphill, they have to run through rivers, and I think that's going to make all the difference here. Meanwhile, we have our archers who can just pepper them with arrows. Oh, that's not great. That, however, was quite nice. And I think we're going to continue weakening their warriors. And then everyone else is just going to have to defend for an extra bit of combat strength. There we go, that kills off a unit at just 8 HP for our own units. This is really good. Okay, that's less great. Fortunately, we can fill the gap should these guys fall. And they have a lot of units, so that's not really great. We could do a lot of damage here though. Make sure these guys kill themselves off. Because they're in the river, they're a prime target. That might be more important than hitting these guys. So let's go ahead and do that. If these guys attack, they're going to end up killing themselves. These are all going to hold their choke points, so this guy is going to defend as well. It's just the way it has to be right now. Right, those guys are almost dead. They're going to end up killing themselves against my warriors. This is exciting. I really like the combat system in Humankind. It's very exciting. It's always interesting. All of the elevations, the choke points. And that is going to be the end of the battle this turn, sadly. Now in 2 turns we will have organized warfare, and I think that means we can get reinforcements. So once this warrior pops and this warrior will pop in the next turn, we can send in some reinforcements to this battle. And he's going to have to move over here and get close. And he's going to have to ignore a turn over here. I think we're still going to have to go with... Yeah, this is okay. I think we're going to go with another archer to hold that high ground. Meanwhile, a weave of iron and blood. In recognition of your elevated status on the world stage, a great artist has been accompanying you and your retinue as you travel the Empire and beyond. Now, many months later, the artist and their team have completed their great masterpiece, a brilliant tapestry that stretches the length of the palace. In its embroidered scenes are depicted great glories, marvelous cities, and the people's adulation of your rule. How should such a marvel be used? We can hang it, and we will have patriotic on Assur. Minus 20% on land, air, and naval unit industry costs. That is good. We can divide, +1 combat strength for 10 turns. Every army will carry a scene, so the fierceness of their love for the Empire is restored anew every day. This is good. This might be better short term, because we are still heavily outnumbered by the enemy here. Or we could sell it for money. Now I think we're going to go with divide. And one more turn, and we will have some reinforcements. So we just need to hold on. We need to hold our ground. So We can kill these guys off, but they're not going to be doing too much for the enemy here. I think we could hurt these guys quite significantly. More than these guys, actually. So yeah, that will be the obvious choice. Make sure that they don't hurt these guys as much. These guys, they're all going to have to hold the choke points. And these guys, yeah, they're just here to fill any gap in the wall. These guys are about to fall, unfortunately. And these guys are close to falling as well. We really need those reinforcements. Oh crap. Oh man. This gap might fall pretty soon. Alright, that gap has fallen. These guys are moving in. Alright, these guys are moving in to fill this gap. We could hurt them a bit. Or hurt these guys, so they're going to end up killing themselves. And these guys could do some serious damage as well. I just don't know. Like, we have pretty good combat strength right now. I think it's more important to keep this unit alive. These guys have some hit points. They can survive an attack. These guys probably cannot.
Now!
So let's go ahead and damage these horses. And, well, actually this will be a pretty good charge. Like, this is a very strong charge. That hurt us a fair amount. Or it could be worse. You are defending. They're surviving. Oh, that's so good. They killed off another unit. Alright, these guys definitely... Are they going to kill themselves? Yes, they are. Oh, that is... okay. They're down to their last 2 units. Now we're about to die, but this is finishing up just in time, I think. Alright, you know what? We can charge now. This is going to kill it. Our units. How much do we have? We have 1 HP left. I think we're going to kill this guy. And I think we're just going to have to go with killing off this guy. This is a heroic last charge. It's going to kill our unit, it's going to kill their unit. Now it's just the archers against their scout. And that's it. They're going to attack us. Actually, no, they're running down. The battle will continue next turn. Oh. Alright, we earned another military star. That's good. We are a builder, so building districts is going to benefit us. This is perfect timing. Organized warfare has been researched. That means reinforcements. Barracks can be built. We can now build battering rams. Now these guys are going to enter the fight. And these guys are going to enter the fight. And now the battle looks quite different. Alright, you are going to go back up to the high ground. And you're going to go back to this choke point. And you're going to hold the line. Meanwhile, these archers are going to pepper the enemy. Oh, this is perfect. Oh. That battle is great. That battle is really, really good. See, the Harappans reached the classical era with the Achaemenid Persians. Alright, they finally decided to level up. Oh man, that was a huge, huge fight. Alright, we need to regroup these guys. 2 warriors, 2 archers, that's a decent army. Meanwhile, Asur, I think we're going to go with the Kuna, a unique unit. Oh, plus 20 production, plus 2 faith, plus 2 influence. That is perfect. That is really good. Alright, I think we're going to make it. Of course, these other guys are still quite far ahead of us, and we are in 5th place again, which is unfortunate. But I think we have a pretty decent chance of surviving this. And with survival comes moving forward. Right, you're going to go to Assur, you're going to hold this, or actually no, you're just going to stay close, you're going to be reinforcements. Now we're going to build the Kuna over here. And this is the good place, plus 12 production, that's pretty decent. Oh, what is that? Population gain in Assur, alright, cool. Let's see, now we have free population here. We are quite far behind, but this war can be won. We have a runner over here.
All together.
They're going to run. They're going to have to run. Right, and you're going to have to stay close. That's just a fact. You're going to have to stay close as reinforcements because we need the power. We killed a lot of units though. A lot of units. Hassele, we could turn you into another city, or actually this guy, we can assimilate them now.
You have added an independent people to your empire. Will the whole be greater than the sum of its parts?
Now I think we could have done this last turn, because we have 33 points left. But yeah, I was fighting a war. There were other priorities. This is not a great place for that. Look at that, plus 5 production. I think food is more important. We're going to go with a farmer's quarter. We get some extra units from this as well. We get a chariot and we get warriors. That is great. We're going to send them over towards Belinos. And it's going to take them about 5 turns to get there, but that is perfectly fine. Or maybe we need to send them over here. And we're going to make an army group of 7 units. Ongoing ransack.
The first ransack.
Oh, here we go.
I wouldn't call it elegant.
The
but it may take
Mycenaeans
some
have
to
a
keep
war
their
support
doors
of 100 compared to your 55. They declare war as well. Alright, that is something we definitely cannot use. First of all, we are going to have to fight another battle. We're going to take the high ground just to start. And now we are at war with these guys, we're going to have to fight them. Fortunately, we will be on the high ground. And they're running. Alright. That's fine. This group, actually, we could attach this one, this unit, and that will provide some more. Actually, now we need some more food, but that's good because we're making a farmer's quarter. This way, oh, we get iron in this district. That's nice.
You are the last person I want to see.
Alright, their war resolution is, yeah, they just started a war, so that's quite good. Demand that you sign a military treaty with the Mycenaeans. Original reparation is no longer possible, you must now pay 480. This is about a... Oh, maybe we should have kept an eye on that a little bit longer. No, you're going to hold position right there. You're going to skip a turn. Right, winning that battle though helped us quite a bit. Alright, now we got a bunch of exit production over here. Masonry is finally finished. We get stoneworks. There's other things that we need to be doing though. Alright, we are going to attack this unit. And they want to stick around. So I'm perfectly fine with letting that happen.
Off we go.
These guys need to be here. No, they will be on the high ground. We just kind of need to stick around here a little bit. It's unfortunate that we don't have an extra unit to plug that gap. But we will have 3 archers. And that's what we have to work with, so that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, they have the high ground, they even have our district.
All together.
And we're just going to defend with the warriors. And that's pretty decent. Alright, they still have these warriors, but only one can fit through the gap here. They're going through the side. Coming towards my archers, okay, that's unfortunate, but something we're going to have to deal with. I think our archers are going to have to support each other in attacking these guys. Yeah, we can finish those guys off, that's great. That is good. And you are going to have to defend, and you could actually charge down, but that would maybe injure you a bit too much. This would be okay. Or we can just defend, because we have the high ground and defense is better. These guys are probably going to kill off that entire archer group, yeah. Unfortunate, but to be expected. This really needed one extra warrior unit here. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. These guys, yeah, they can finish off that archer. Or pretty close to it. The archer is still alive. That's good. Charge these guys in. I think we can finish off these guys in the back. Indeed, we can. Good. We're probably going to lose another archer here. And I think at this point we need to do damage. We need to kill off this last guy. Yeah, he's going to kill my archer. It's unfortunate. But it cost them significantly. And that's the end of this battle. And we're going to have to continue the fight here. It is an age of total war, man. Alright, let's end deployment here. And let's go ahead and grab the high ground. And that's better. These are good against cavalry, unfortunately. That is something we're going to have to deal with. That's a decent charge. Huh.
All together.
They didn't do anything. Alright. Let's keep you up on the high ground for just a second. Mycenaeans are playing. Let's see what they do. They do nothing. Oh, they come up now. Okay. Who are you charging? Probably... They're charging nobody, huh? Alright. Good. Easy win for us. A war on two fronts. And so far we're holding everyone off. And that is it for this turn. Alright, these guys, we are going to have to make another warrior unit, unfortunately. And sadly we still cannot buy out anything. Let's see, what are we going to work on? We can do sailing or the wheel. I think the wheel, because it provides us with roads, and that will help us out with yeah, that's also next turn. That will help us out with moving our units around. Alright, let's open up this fight. Just need to finish off that one unit. We're not going to spend any blood of our warriors on that. We're using some archers to pepper them with arrows, and that is it for that fight. Alright, these guys are done. These guys over here, yeah, they could build another strong kuna, but we still just need more warriors. So we're just going to go for regular warrior units. I need someone, like I need units to plug those gaps. I need a front line to hold on. See, the language of bureaucracy. With multiple cultures and peoples, the empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. Some in far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force all administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? We can force it. We will be prosperous on free cities for 10 turns. And that basically will generate our money back. Because we need to pay 100 gold. And for 10 turns we get plus 10 money. So it's an investment, but it breaks even. Or we can yield. And that will move towards the worlds. Now I think we're going to go with Homeland. We're going to force it. Spend some money. We don't have enough money to buy out units anyway.
No mercy.
We're going in for that charge, killing off that unit, winning this battle. And that increases our war support against the Mycenaeans. That is good stuff. These guys are going to have to heal up. And I wonder what they're doing with this lonesome unit here. And where are they going? Let's go. We'll send the warriors after them. We'll win it. Ah, they're running away. Okay. Where are they going? Oh man, even more units? Seems like it, huh? Well, we can retreat a bit. I think that's better. This area definitely suits us better. Where are you running off to? Come on, don't run so far. Yeah, okay. That's good. Now we got 4 units close together again.
Follow me.
These guys are going to move that direction as well. I feel like we could build another one of these. I think we're going to have to go for that, because that's a lot of production, and then we can really punch out some more units really quick. Right now we're just on the defensive. I think warriors over here. Just need units to hold that line. And they're going back to... They really want this territory gone, huh? Alright, this is interesting. Let's do an instant resolution of that. That's an easy victory. We get a militarist star for that. We gained 10 gold. We lost 0 units. That was a weird move on their part, but I'm not complaining. Alright, we just have the 1 archer now. Okay. Change reputation with unknown. Sure. And we are being ransacked again, but I know that. I know. I'm not terribly concerned by it. But it's not great either. Oh, these guys over here. They've taken over this unit, this territory. Well, we are quite far behind, but by no means are we least, so that's okay. Asur and Nineveh gain population. Or these guys are spreading up. Interesting. Now, of course, they're going to reinforce each other, but oh, they're not doing that anymore. All right. We're going to move over here. These guys are retreating. We're going to attach that territory because that's quite important. And we have another warrior unit, which I think we're going to send over to the left because we need some troops there as well. Now, as for Dur Kurigalzu, this has not become much better. We need some food here still. We can get +7 food over here. I think this area is better for farming. This area would be better for production, maybe. Let's see, what can you do here? Yeah, I think we're going to go for that extra production. We need it quite badly. Meanwhile, I just need to survive these guys coming in and attacking us all the time. Like, we have a pretty solid block of territories now. We just need to hold on to it.
Let's go. Will do.
And we need to make sure that we can hold this choke point. So this is pretty nice, I think. So that's going to be good for us.
Follow me.
And there's this choke point over here. Do they have? They have spearmen as well as promachoi. Stronger when attacking during the first round. Meanwhile, the last of their line. A troubling truth has emerged regarding the great stable megalopolis of Ninua. Many servants from the city's palace have been castrated at the command of the local ruler. These eunuchs are believed to be more loyal, and they are said to play a number of roles from courtier to singer to guard. What is your view on this matter? We can accept it. But as in the past, if you've been watching my open dev videos, I don't accept that. We can punish them. +5 industry at the cost of -5 stability for 10 turns. We can do locked down at -2 industry for 10 turns, but +10 stability if we adopt it. Now we're just going to punish it. It's not great for the stability, but I think we will manage.
So now we have the Huns as neighbors. Raiders on horseback. It's going to be a challenge to put up with them.
Alright, we've got the Huns. These guys turn into the Huns. Mutinous in Ninua, alright, we know that was to be expected.
Your presence darkens my day.
Alright, their war resolution is very close to gone. Alright, the question is, do I want to attack them where they have the high ground? Or do I want to wait for them to attack me? I think we're going to hold on for a turn and see if they attack us. Alright, and these guys are going to hold ground right there.
Something to make our affairs more civil?
Now, as for the Huns,
And yet, your proposal makes good sense.
I think we need to try to really make sure that we stay friends with them. They want 70 gold for a non-aggression pact. I am definitely going for that.
Sweeten the deal.
We're a bit hesitant.
And I'm innocent.
Because we follow different religions, they add serious grievances against us, but we signed a treaty, we proposed a treaty, and they want us to work together to eclipse more successful empires. Alright, so they can be a good friend to us, for now at least, and that is good. We need it. Right, +10 stability, yeah, we do need some stability, it only takes 1 turn. And that provides a bit of extra money, I think we're going to have to go for that. As for production, we have 107 production, and they have stability problems over here as well. That's not good. These guys are getting production or stability problems as well, so we're going to have to do something about that. And these guys are bringing the fight to us now. Alright, manual battle.
Off we go.
Yeah, these guys are all going to be here. This is one choke point that everyone has to come through, so we can whittle them down. When they lose this fight, they're going to lose the war, I think. We could propose a white peace as well, but if we win the war, we can gain something here. We could gain some territory, maybe, even. But let's see. These guys just need to hold their grounds, and once they're dead, we're just going to rotate other people in.
For your family.
And we're just going to have to defend, and just pepper them with arrows while we can. We don't have other archers nearby, unfortunately. This is really a very difficult spot that we are in. Ooh, they killed that unit. There's so much war going on, so much fighting, that I haven't been able to focus on anything else. Now hopefully it means that these guys haven't been able to focus on much else either. But if they have many cities, they might be able to turn these guys out at a good pace without really running into trouble elsewhere. So let's see. These guys are retreating. Other unit is rotating in.
No fear.
Archers are firing. You still have movement left, so you can defend. You are moving up to the high ground. defend, defend. And that's the end of this battle for this turn. Meanwhile, we have been playing for 75 turns again, so I think it's about time we put an end in here. Let's see, what can we do? Not much. This is taking forever. We really need the public fountain in this place. Unfortunately, we cannot buy it out of people. But in 6 turns this is going to be finished, and that is necessary. These guys as well running into a bit of problem. We're going back up just a little bit. We might be able to buy this out next turn, but that's going to be a different video. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.